I've been wanting to redo my Know Your Why Facebook Live for a long time. And with so much just craziness going on and people being home more and really falling off of the right eating path, I guess. I don't know. I thought it'd be a good time to go ahead and remake it. And I'm not remaking it because I'm perfect, because I literally just had chips and salsa for lunch. Well, not for lunch, but with my lunch. But the why is still such a guiding force for me. So when you do anything, you really have a reason for whatever it is that you're going to do. So when you want to change anything, I ran a half marathon last year right around this time, and it was my first time ever to run a half marathon. And in my other video that I did, I think I talked about it in that one, and my why was really a dumb reason. I only knew one person that had ever ran a half marathon, like in person, if that makes sense. And so I really wanted to be able to say that I ran a half marathon. There wasn't much more to it than that, which is kind of silly, but it took me to the end, and I trained for like 18 or 20 weeks or something. And so I guess you're going to do anything like that, you still have to have a why. So even if your why is dumb, it can still be your motivating factor. So before you can really set out to do anything, you have to have a why. So I'm going to stick with THM. So for you to follow the Trim Healthy Mama eating plan, why do you want to do it? Why do you feel led to eat this way? I have a grandson who will be 1 in June. One of my whys is I want to be healthy and be able to be with him and take care of him as he grows up. I don't want to be a grandma that sits on the couch and is too unhealthy to be able to run and keep up with him. So one of my whys is, for following the THM eating plan, is to take care of my health, so I'm here for hopefully I'll have more grandchildren, but so far just the one. There are women whose wedding rings, they can't put them on. And some of them, like, that's one of their whys, is to be able to get that wedding ring back on, or fit. When you have a why, it gives you clarity. It gives you a focus. Now, again, I'm going to reiterate, I am by no means perfect. Not even close to perfect. Now, I've done really well through this quarantine stuff, but I have not been perfect. So I just want you to know, as I say these things, it's not coming from someone who is perfect at following THM, because I am not. You need your reason for why you want to do it. When you have your reason, you have clarity, and that keeps your goal, everything is clear. And your why is your constant that will guide you through the struggles or the difficult times, or when I go to gas stations with my husband, because he's a truck driver, I'm not tempted by the Subway cookies anymore. I'm not tempted to get bags of candy. That was me. I always had candy. I love Mounds. I love my house is hot. I love peanut butter M&Ms. But me knowing what that does to me and how it can derail me, my why helps me stay going in the other direction. Does that mean that I haven't had, have I had a Mounds? I know I've had peanut butter M&Ms since I've been eating THM, but it's rare. And so if you want to be able to, I've seen some women on the main group take pictures in their wedding dress that they had, gained some weight, followed THM, lost it, and was able to fit back into their wedding dress. So really, it seems it's overly simplistic, I guess, to just say, well, your why is what guides you, but honestly, it really is. If you don't have a why, then you don't have a reason. You don't have a clear focus. And I've got, besides my grandson that I want to make sure I'm here for, I have a couple of other reasons that are my why. And I know how I feel when I eat this way. I know how... Hey, Joni. I'm redoing my why video that you watched a long time ago. When you have your clarity, when you're clear on your why on following THM, it really is going to make it much easier when you are around those tempting foods. When I honestly, we went to, we were in Oklahoma Friday, and my husband had a flat, and the Loves had a Subway, and I saw those cookies, those delicious, delicious cookies, and I just walked by them. I got a drink, and didn't get anything else, no sweets or anything, and the old me, which I've put on my Facebook thing, which kind of sounds weird a little bit, but honestly, the old me was always eating sugar, eating something sweet, and I can't say I don't ever do that. My husband, when we were out today, he asked if I wanted dessert. It was there, I wanted it, but then at the same time, I know what it's going to do for me, and I'm just going to go back the way I came, or where I came from, and I don't want to go back that way. I want to just keep trying to stay healthy and moving forward. And again, my grandson Riker is one of my big motivators, one of my reasons that I still want to take care of myself. And another one is I want to live as long as I can with my husband. He has outlived both of his parents. Both of his parents died in their early 40s, and he's now 46, I think, because I think I'm 45. And me helping take care of him and us living, it's such a big thing for me to take care of both of us, to eat right. He has some health issues, and so eating THM also helps keep those things away. When we lived in Wisconsin, 8 years ago, I don't remember, he was diagnosed with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes. And eating the Trim Healthy Mama way, it has really changed everything for us. So again, it's just so simple, but if you don't have a why, you're going to pretty much fail at almost anything, because you've got to have a good reason why you want to do it. And again, it can be really silly, like my half marathon. One of my reasons was just pretty goofy, but it was also, I wanted to prove to myself that I could do hard things. And I'm not gonna lie, running a half marathon was not a piece of cake. And when I was running it, when I got to mile 12, this sounds so vain, I was 44 then, so I'm not a spring chicken. But a lady who was at minimum 70 years old passed me, and I just wanted to quit. I was exhausted. I was burnt out, but I finished it, and it proved to me that I can do hard things. And I have a sticker on the back of my car because I'm pretty proud of that. But if you have a why, and it's a good, clear picture of your why, it's going to help you through all of the days of not wanting to eat right or not wanting to take care of yourself. So that's all. And it doesn't matter if it's silly. It doesn't matter if it's wanting to get back. Maybe it's not silly to get back into your wedding dress, or being at your wedding ring being able to fit. But whatever it is, it's your reason, and it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. one of the reasons I want to eat right and exercise, and it's pretty vain. I want my husband to think that I'm attractive. It's one of my reasons, and I want him, wherever we are, like I want him to think of me as his attractive wife. I'm silly, whatever, but it is really another one of my motivating factors when I do this, and one of my reasons why. So I encourage you, if you don't have a reason why, I encourage you to figure that out soon, and it will help you stay on your path. Whenever you do get off, it helps you get back on. I hope this was helpful. Oh, there's Alexa. I've got chicken in the oven. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.